kitten ready? Is Tetaroon ready?
I think the wolf pup and the kitten
Jingle
are having
Chinese.
a fit. Again. Again. Hopefully I'm not getting an echo between my mic and my audio input capture.
Well, that would be good. Okay, good. You just maybe... Wow! Ad for looking at character when it finally quits. You stir it up. Ad for watching you.
Yeah, that's how it works.
It didn't used to do this.
Sorry.
It's not getting ads on them.
Sorry. Hello, Octi. Hopefully I'm not getting an odd,
Baron's not hearing one. That's a good sign.
yeah, thingamabobber that doubles and, yeah. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. We are not recipients of the bad kind of echo. Only the good kind of echo.
Uh-huh. Okay.
You really want to be fighting Ifrit without the echo?
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
So the good kind of echo.
Let's talk to Teddyroon. Teddyroon knows what's going on.
That would make one of us. Microbrewing. Maybe we should get Lance in for this one. He'll enjoy that.
I think he's off busy playing Skyrim.
Yeah, well. Tetaroon has places for you to go and thingies for you to get. Highly technical term. Thingies. Good Booskarin help Tetaroon. Tetaroon dead without good Booskarin. Must give thinkies. Many, many thinkies. Tetaroon make Kurgan firewater for Booskarin. Booskarin love firewater. You help Tetaroon make firewater. Need thingies to make. Need many, many thingies. Need good water from Fool Falls. And need coral whiskers. Need 5 good coral whiskers. Oh, no.
Yes, we're taking the coral kitten to fight corals.
No, that's not my problem. I know what tends to show up in the same place as the corals. A really, really big coral.
A really, really big zappy coral.
Yeah. In this weather.
Yeah, not optimal, you say.
No. I think there's a good reason why they call that Fool Falls. Oh, right, this thing. I rather like that. Which we just left behind.
Yeah. As I
Look
see
out,
past
kobolds
the
on the road.
kobolds.
Look out, Urzins in the water. Look out, they all want to eat you. See?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, this area is
Oh,
kind
look
of
who's in the
dangerous
water
animal.
over there.
Yeah, the other thing that shows up here.
And they've all decided to join.
What did you say?
I don't know. Up, one failed.
Oh, we'll see how long that lasts. Yeah, it's fight the entire zone time.
I think we could take Smurgle.
And a coral pup?
Oh, we need
Does
the
he
coral
got
pup
one?
anyway.
Yeah, I know. Okay, simmer is the word. Oh, nope. Simmer, the colossal cloudkin who is thought to nest high upon Ogomoro. You stop it, has descended upon Upper Lana's Upper Lana's head at his prey of choice, Fowl. Slay the creature before he finds his next tender, juicy victim. Really?
I got these guys. If I can stop being stunned for about 5 seconds.
It's not the stunning, it's the paralysis.
Exactly. Watch your health, girl.
Yeah, trust me, I am. And of course, then he goes right into the more dangerous one. Abomination.
We've almost got him.
Yep.
And ding!
Oh, very good. I'm not that high, but I'm getting there. We need, or at least I need, one more pup, and we have a destination here, so no mounting up.
Oh, right.
Well, I think we get more than one pup.
Stabby, stabby!
Stop calling the bumble beetles bad names. They're really getting upset with you.
That was your fault.
No, it wasn't. I was just standing here peacefully, all on my own, and he decided to be a putz and interfere.
Hey, Ace Tigress! Good to see you again.
Finally, just get some water.
Empty barrel.
Abandoned barrel large enough to hide a family of Lalafells. Fortunately, no families lurk inside at the moment.
They're just picking on the Lalas, aren't they?
Maybe potatoes are a big crop around here.
Haha, Poop glares at you from a different reality.
I don't blame him.
I'm seeing if there's...
Rayleigh's entire squad is glaring at me, no doubt.
Mm-hmm. Up. Hunt target.
Really? The pup?
The pup. Wait, I think... Oh, that's going for a different...
Yeah.
Really?
What is it with you and beetles?
Might want to check Black Mage to see if we've got any pests around here.
First of all, double check. Thaumaturge. No, nothing for Thaumaturge.
It's just me, Gladiator, being special, I take it.
Yep. You're very special.
Need one more.
See?
So we get two.
That's the way it works. You can only get one if you need two. If you need one, you'll get two or more.
Something like that.
No, there's been scientific papers on this.
Okay, just checking.
I read the article in Eorzea Geographic.
Oh, that's right. White mage needs the stone shells.
Back where we were.
Mm-hmm.
White mage or conjurer isn't the only thing that needs them.
Okay.
I think my Tinky needs it too.
Okay. Everyone loves me.
Oh, hold on. Thaumaturge does need the Eorzons. Time for revenge for all the interruptions.
You need how many?
I'll let you know when one dies. 4.
Bringing 2. I thought something needs to be on.
Yeah. Took a little while to realize that Thaumaturge needed the yard work.
I see what you did there. Oh look, Mr. Shelley is back.
Did he ever leave?
And you might want to switch to Conjurer.
Okay. Hold on a second. Yep. Marauder needs them.
How many you need?
I'll know in a minute. Four.
Here, we kind of cleared out the area, and someone else is working the other side. Yay!
Yeah! Beetle. Full.
No, they're all in the pond. Or were in the pond.
There's one. There's two.
2.
They come as a set.
No, they don't.
Really? I would have sworn I saw a line between the pair of stone shells.
Now I turn on your tanky scan.
Oh. It was on until I swapped out of the game. That's what happened.
Yep, it happens every time. Okay, all hunts taken care of?
At least in the local area. As near as I can tell.
Oh, someone's taking on the big guy. I think he might need to help him, considering he's running around like a topsy-turvy thing.
Stop! Come on! Meow. Okay, now that we've permanently... There's my thing.
Rats?
Action learned. Storm's Path. Combo action of main... Oh, really? So there's a third one in that combo path.
Yes.
Uh, 380. Store zone HP. Oh, that'll be handy.
Yep.
Anyway, as I was starting to say, now that we've permanently altered the ecological balance of this zone for the next 2 minutes.
Teterin, we have your thingies.
Teterin make firewater for Buscarin. You bring thingies Teterin need? Water-filled barrel. A banded barrel filled with water from Fool Falls, large enough to serve as a bath for a family of Lalafels. Coral pup whisker. It takes almost a full year for a coral to grow its first whiskers. It took less than a minute to remove it.
Ow!
Hey, I built a bridge. It took me, what, 5 minutes? You brought all thingies. Teterin make firewater now. Make good firewater for good Buscarin. Teterin, start making firewater now. Good firewater can take time. More time, more good. You come back later. And... I don't know. What are my current weapons like?
That's equal to what I've currently got.
Yeah, I've got a 22 green for my current,
So what vendors for the most? 30 gil, 33 gil, 33 gil, 29 gil, 19 gil. Yeah, I think I'm going with the Pastoral Cane. If it isn't an upgrade, it's vendor bait. You ready?
Okay. Yeah. Like fine wine. Teterin appears to have finished his gift for Buscarin. Teterin make firewater. Good firewater. You take to Buscarin. Good firewater for good Buscarin. Tell Buscarin no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Teterin hopes Buscarin happy. Teterin gives Buscarin thankies. Many thankies. You tell Buscarin. Teterin make big shop someday. Biggest shop in Eorzea. Make many sparklies. All thanks to good Buscarin. Aww.
He misses his buddy.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, are those the proper boots and pants he's been wearing? I mean, they look a lot more comfortable, but that's why they kind of stand out.
Yeah, because I changed last week. What the heck?
Did you remember to update your gear set?
Apparently not. Wow. Ah!
Sorry. I hit the thing when you were trying to do stuff, didn't I?
Yep.
Sorry.
I should. Yes, I was in the middle of making my feet hurt.
Well, maybe it was a good thing I hit the zone boundary.
Well, they still hurt anyway.
Aw. Those really do look uncomfortable.
And
How
they're
many other
not a very
races-
attractive shade of green.
Yeah. How did the other races deal with heels like that? I mean, really?
I don't know. How does anyone stand like this?
take the ferry skipper back to Limsa?
Pretty much, we're going all the way back to Buscarin's druthers.
Yeah, probably take the airship back.
Yeah, have we... Yeah, we did both of our 25 quests here.
Mm-hmm.
And we weren't planning on doing the other 25s immediately, so I think it's straight back to Buscarin.
Well, we can kind of stop by Gridania and do our 25s there.
Okay.
If you wish.
Yeah, sure. You won't even need to swap views.
Yeah, because we're doing it the same time.
Well, doing the same class.
Mm-hmm. Of which, a quick question to our viewers out there. One of the things we're trying to do, because it does actually affect the game later on, is
later on.
Yeah, much later on. Is we're effectively trying to have at level one of each general class type. This is tank, heal, physical DPS, and magic DPS.
Yeah, right now we're just tank, heal, and DPS, but later on there's a bit of questing split between physical and magical damage.
Well,
so
I've got
for that.
a rogue as my physical damage. I'm planning on, at level 50, picking up Red Mage, because I really like Red Mage as a class.
I don't blame you. It's a great class.
However, Ladonia here was thinking about picking up Lancer, which is in Gridania. It starts pretty much at base 1.
Yeah, it's another, start at level 1 class. Red Mage doesn't come in until 50.
And it actually starts at 50 and just goes on from there.
Okay,
we're wondering if you guys wanted to see the class quest for Lancer as well, have her pick it up at level 1 and then hold onto it, and we kind of spam it up outside the stream until level 30 and then do all of that class all at once.
Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. Because it is an interesting story, and one of the reasons why we want to do this is Lancer becomes Dragoon once we hit Job at 30. And around the same time that starts happening, we start going into a zone where Dragoons are important. And I can tell you from personal experience before, it's really neat to get into that zone and be doing the Dragoon quests. Definitely want to have that set up.
It's also a lot of lore set up for their first expansion.
Yes.
In fact, even the lore from Lancer has some really interesting expansion stuff going on. Why do we have a blue bang here?
What's the name on it?
A sight to behold.
Huh.
Oh, I bet you it's opening up the logs, the sightseeing log.
Oh, yeah, it would be. Okay. Well, we might as well get that unlocked. We are not going to be doing the sightseeing logs for the first couple expansions.
Yeah, the sightseeing logs, especially
as they go on, they made them easier, but the first set is just... We've looked for some of them, and we found one.
How did Earthy put it earlier this afternoon? Doing the sightseeing log in AR was worse than the worst Savage content ever.
Yeah. A sight to behold. Now Gramdula wishes the patrons of the Carline Canopy would keep a closer eye on their belongings.
If I'm not busy enough without playing Lost and Found. Oh, do forgive me, friend. Once again, one of our customers has departed without her belongings, and I'm at a loss for what to do about it. While I understand that adventurers have many cares on their mind, it would make my life much easier if they could keep track of their personal effects in order. But you did not come here to lend an ear to my grumblings.
Maybe.
Take this book in question. The face of its owner was unfamiliar to me, but Earl over there seemed quite smitten with her, as with every pretty lass he lays eyes on. But that's neither here nor there. Might I trouble you to inquire as to the girl's whereabouts? I've found that the man can be less than forthcoming ever since I spurned his advances. Oh dear.
So now we're going to have to spurn his advances. Thanks.
Yeah, pretty much. Earl?
Ah, the sweet little thing with the journal? Of course I remember her. I remember her well. Had a smile to warm the heart and a laugh, a lilt, one might say, to tickle the depths of the soul. And she was most eager to hear tales of my many travels, which speaks to a keen and sensitive mind. Jilly, I believe was her name? No, that's not right. Jilly was the redhead from last week. Ah, damned if I can remember. You must understand, no small number of comely lasses seek out my company. I dare say keeping all the names and faces straight is an adventure in itself. At any rate, the girl spoke of paying a visit to Apkalu Falls before traveling on. Like as not, you'll find her there now, shedding a tear or two at our parting. Do pass along my regards if you see her. She should be readily recognizable in that charming straw hat of hers. Ah, finally, something that we might be able to identify her by.
Something like that.
I mean, if we just go by someone he might have been smitten by, that's going to be half the population here.
That is probably true.
By the way, you're doing it again.
I'm doing what again?
Zooming off as Rogue.
Oh, sorry. I'll switch classes. There.
Actually, yeah, we should probably go Conjurer for now.
Yeah, that way we can remember doing the class. Though, I actually might put myself on follow and have you start up the Dragoon or the Lancer quest, so I can use the little Bun Buns room.
Again?
Because I've had a lot to drink since dinner.
Yeah, well, whose fault is that? You think you can get through opening this quest?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go, one straw hat.
Lilith. Pardon, I don't believe we've met. You've something of mine, you say? Yeah, one log.
Age-worn log. Within its brittle pages are detailed sketchings of landscapes and vistas numbering in the hundreds.
My journal! Thank the 12. In my haste to escape the clutches of that insufferable mutton-monger, it slipped my mind entirely. Might I be so bold as to ask your name?
Yeah, sure.
You have my gratitude, Rena, Ladonia. It might not look like much, but I count this humble diary among my most prized possessions. Its pages brim with tales of the most heart-stirring sights to be seen in our realm, as told to me by the sensitive souls I have met along my travels across Eorzea. Tales that have struck me with the most incurable case of wanderlust. As an adventurer, you too seem to have seen the realm, I'm sure. But I would ask...
Parts of it. Parts of it.
Maybe. But I would ask you, Rena, Ladonia, have you truly seen her? Borne witness to Eorzea in her myriads of splendor. Have you stood on the palm fringes beast of Costa del Sol just as the sun peeks over the horizon, its rays kissing the sand beneath it? Have you lost yourself in the night sky of the Sangoli, adrift amid the boundless sea of stars? Ah, but why do I even try to convey with words that which must be seen to be appreciated? To our fortune, whichever so stand. Sorry. To our fortune, Whithersoever we wander, Eorzea's beauty is but a stone's throw away. If I may quote from my journal, yes, this is the one. Afore the fan, beneath the two, there are as one. Her divine cup runs over with light ethereal. Such were the conjurer's words, and I would see as she saw. I saw for myself before coming here, and I can assure you that the conjurer spoke true. Indulge me, go there and look out upon the beauty before you. I would hear your thoughts.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah, she's having us do a sightseeing location.
Yeah. You remember where that one is?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a simple one. But yeah, I consider the AR sightseeing logs worse than the fishing logs.
Yeah, and you've been struggling with that one fish for how long?
I'm now going on 8 months after that one fish.
And how many nibbles in that time?
I am currently up to 5 nibbles.
2 of them recently. Very recently.
Yes, 2 of them the same night, and the bloody bugger stole my bait every time. Yeah, right here. To look upon Nafika's altar.
Right.
Maybe. Are we not close enough? Up, there it goes.
Ah, yeah, that took a moment. You have looked upon one of Eorzea's stirring vistas, as identified by the explorer Melith Ironheart. Return to Apakalu Falls and report your sighting.
But yeah, the sightseeing log has both a time component and a weather component involved.
Yeah, and of course, location. Be at the right place, at the right time of day, and the right weather.
Yes. With very scant information, short of looking up on the web and cheating.
Yeah, well, would we do that?
I think the answer is yes.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back, Rena and Ladonia. I trust you were as moved by the sight as I was. The great stone that adorns the entrance to Stillglade Fane is none other than the Sky Serpent's egg, cast down from the heavens by Nofika, the matron so long ago. As those mammoth tree trunks, remnants no doubt of a primal forest. Whence did they come? Why do 2 great ardors grow as one? This I do not know, but what I do know is that the realm is replete with such beauty, if only we knew where to look. This is what compels me to wander, not the promise of power, glory, or riches, but the burning desire to bear witness to all the wonders around us as wrought by gods and men alike. Though we've just met, the twinkle in your eye told me we share certain aesthetic sensitivities. It would be my pleasure to gift you with a sightseeing log of your own. In its pages, you will find my record of the most stirring sights in the realm, both these I have seen with my own eyes and those I have, thus far at least, only heard of in my travels. No doubt your adventures keep you occupied, but this is not all. More reason to take these sights in as you travel, that both body and mind might enjoy a moment's respite from time to time. And who can say? Perhaps you will discover glorious new vistas that have eluded even me. With that, I wish you safe travels, Rena and Ladonia. When you have seen all there is to see, pray return to me. I would like nothing more than to share impressions with a fellow sensitive soul.
That would be interesting to see, though. Good Lord, the everything.
Mm-hmm. And apparently your reward for doing all this is every site that you open up is a painting you can purchase and hang on your walls in your house.
Nice.
Okay, I'm going to put myself on follow.
And switch over the view.
Switching view. So everyone can see through Ludonia's magic eyes.
My eyes are magic? Who knew?
Yeah, something like that. And I'm going to turn off my desktop audio so we should be getting your desktop audio. Just checking. Can everyone hear me okay?
I'd say yes, but I don't count.
You do count.
No, because I'm hearing you through my own desktop audio and not through the stream.
Okay, I will be back.
Okay, so yeah, you might notice a certain kind of decor around here. You have anything interesting to say? You're come to the Whaling Barracks, home of the Wood Whalers, the keepers of the peace within Gridania. Visitors are welcome to observe the Lancers in training. More than a few have been inspired to join after doing so. Yeah, I will need to. Guild Receptionist. Welcome to the Lancers Guild, adventurer. If you seek to refine your skills with a polearm, then you have come to the right place. Here at the Lancers Guild, spear wielders gather to train with one another and further hone their abilities under the tutelage of our fine instructors. Do you seek membership with us? Yes, I do. Very well, I shall provide you with an insight into the history of our guild. Yes, remember, every time you join a new class, you get a history lesson. More than just an instrument of war, the spear is also a tool for hunting, and with game ever plentiful in the Twelves Wood, the weapon has been the mainstay of the locals here since before the founding of Gridania. With the passing of time, our nation became a gathering place for spearmasters from across the realm, many eager to test their mettle against the famed might of our wood whalers. Yes, there will be a quiz. And it was here in Gridania that their myriad fighting styles came into contact, eventually giving rise to the art taught here today. That spear technique could be formalized at all owed much to the founding of the Lancers Guild by Wood Whaler Captain Mistal nigh on a century past. The tradition of accepting students from without as well as within Gridania's borders persists to this day, ensuring that the art of the polearm may not only survive, but also continue to evolve. Well, there you have it. I hope this brief history of the Guild has helped settle any doubts in your mind. The Lancers Guild is always eager to welcome new initiates. If you've a will to enlist, speak with me again and we can begin the enrollment procedures. Well then, have you made up your mind to enlist in the Lancers Guild? Way of the Lancer. Jillian wishes you to reaffirm your desire to join the Lancers Guild. Excellent. I shall let Guildmaster Wayne know to expect you. All who seek admittance to our ranks must present themselves before him. He will judge if you are fit to become one of us. Pray make your way to the training area within. Our Guildmaster awaits you there. Lots and lots of push-ups. Practicing. And that's going straight through the other guy's spear. Well met, adventurer. I understand you wish to learn the Lancer's art under our roof. I see you've some combat experience, yet it remains to be seen if such skills as you have acquired will avail you here. But no matter. In my capacity as Guildmaster, I shall guide your training beginning with the very basics, the principles of our art. There exist myriad fighting styles, each of which has its own unique qualities. None, however, can claim to be as offensively minded as ours. Our approach is ever one of attack, no matter who or what we face. An experienced Lancer is able to wield a polearm as if it were an extension of his body. He transforms into a raging storm before his foes, delivering a barrage of devastating thrusts and slashes. To facilitate such a relentless assault, we Lancers forgo plate, favoring armor of leather and chain, such materials as provide adequate protection without unduly hindering movement. A Lancer's worth may be measured quite simply in how swiftly and decisively he can pierce his enemy's defenses. By its nature, the polearm is a simple weapon to wield, for good or ill. Even in a farmer's hands, it is capable of wreaking considerable havoc. Thus has it been a mainstay of every great army since ancient times. Yet know that a lance alone does not a Lancer make. Faced with unfavorable odds, an unseasoned spearman will break formation and flee without a moment's hesitation. A true Lancer, however, flinches not before his enemies, for he knows not the meaning of fear. Ever does he press forward, disdainful of the odds, that he might pierce the enemy line and open a path to victory. Needless to say, doing so requires no small amount of courage, and that is why our guild has striven from the first to instill this essential quality in every soul who passeth through our walls. Arduous trials await you should you join our ranks. Knowing this, have you the resolve to wield the lance? Yes, I do. Stoic nod. Well said, adventurer. I see no reason to deny you a place within our ranks. But I neglected to introduce myself. I am Ewain, master of this guild. Pleasantries duly exchanged, I shall add to your hunting log the names of the creatures against which a Lancer might hone his skills. In celebration of the occasion, I hereby present you with your very own spear. Arm yourself with it and speak to me once more. I would have you undertake your first task, a trial to be precise. Okay, everybody, ready for wardrobe malfunction? Number 3.
You know it's going to happen sooner or later. Don't forget
it's gonna happen sooner.
Before you do that,
What?
go into your gear set.
Yeah.
It'd be the, not that one, not that one, over.
Yeah. I'll find it someday.
Hit plus.
Yeah, well, I can do that.
Yeah. Now switch your gear.
Woohoo!
And,
Yep.
nope.
Let's see what I've
put
got.
them on the recommended.
Oh dear.
Oh dear!
Yeah. I made quite the Lancer.
And update your set with the... Nope.
No, I know. It's never the button I want it to be.
Yeah. And you want the little arrows, yeah.
Yeah, I know what I want.
Okay, you can now drag that icon onto your bar.
Yep. That's right, I need to actually do it here.
Yeah. Is someone having a bun fail? I suggest you turn on the helm, that way you can hide in your shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Dwayne takes me now, he's really desperate. My first spear. Wayne wishes to assign you your first trial as a member of the Lancers Guild. So you were able to discern one end of the spear from the other. Good. And that's about all I managed. You're doubtless eager to put your new weapon to the test, which is well, for I too have a test in mind, or rather, a trial. Not Ifrit again. In order to develop an affinity with your weapon and learn to gauge such things as distance, you're to go forth and pit yourself against the creatures that roam just outside the city. The squirrels, ladybugs, and fungar should provide you with a suitable challenge. Put down, let us say, 3 of each, and then report back to me.
And we're gonna leave that right there.
But. Fine. Whew! It was getting stuffy in that suit.
And switching back to me. And desktop audio and mic audio. Hopefully that should be everything.
Glaive, Gusami, glaive, yes.
I'm sorry, that was just priceless. Not
But
like I haven't done similar myself.
Well, how long did we go with a complete wardrobe malfunction in Limsa?
Yeah. About 5 levels. We were running around in our bun suits.
Or birthday bun suits.
No. Name day bun suits.
Right.
Gotta be lore appropriate. It won't be a stream unless we do a stupid stuff, isn't it?
Pretty much. I mean, I'm sure that's the main reason people come.
As we jog our way across the entire city.
Yeah, well.
And back to Nafika's altar. Okay, Isumian. Our ears are twitching that you want to speak with us.
Like mother, like daughter. Brother Isumiyan requires your assistance in a matter concerning the young conjurer, Selphie. Welcome, Ladonia. The tales of your deeds reach me even here in the cloistered heart of Stillglade Fame. Glad I am that you have come, for I would ask your assistance in a matter of some delicacy. It concerns, yes, young Selphie once again. As you can no doubt imagine, the recent revelations concerning her mother have sorely troubled the poor child. It appears Selphie needed some time alone to sort through the whirlwind of emotions which now beset her. She has, in short, fled from the guild. Fortunately, a party of conjurers who were dispatched to the South Shroud to investigate another instance of corruption sent word that they have spotted our wayward Selphie. Considering the importance of their mission, I would not seek to distract the conjurers from their task. Thus, I turn to you to escort Selphie back here to the guild. You are, I believe, one of the few people to whom she will listen. Pray travel to Buscarin's druthers and speak with Wolfei. She was the conjurer who first chanced upon Sylphie, and will be able to tell you more of how the young lady fares. Well,
Or
isn't
we
that
had-
convenient?
Yeah, we were heading that way anyway. Of course, it means we'll go there, come back, and then go there again.
Yeah, well... But at least now we have 2 reasons to go there.
See? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Never mind. It says you were there, but you weren't there, so I was confused.
Uh-huh.
And we're just gonna take a chocobo over to the Drawverse.
Okay.
I guess we have to go to Bent Branch first and then make a connecting chocobo.
Seems likely.
Someday we'll actually like make it back to the others for main story quests.
Yeah.
And I believe after we hit the Druthers again, we should get our next dungeon. Everyone's favorite.
Right.
I heard that groan.
Well, there are worse ones.
Yes, there are.
When does said worse one come in?
That isn't until high 40s.
Okay.
Only back to Gridania? Really? Fine. Urza.
Maybe we forgot to unlock the...
No, we unlocked it. Maybe we have to go to Quarry Mill first? I don't know.
I keep wanting to, like, build up a map that shows where all the quarters go.
Go, Mr. Lancer, you can kill that tree slug. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Urza's riding through molasses again.
Yeah. She's getting tired of all this.
Do you blame her?
Not much.
Yeah, we've got enough chocobo keep here.
So where does he connect to?
Quarry Mill.
Quarry Mill, and that's it. Really? Pretty much.
be
what's
right
the
with you,
unlock?
Yida and Papalima.
I'm wondering what the unlock is for.
I don't see an unlock.
Actually, it's one we're already on.
Yeah. This is
Okay.
the Conjurer. That's why we're here.
Oh, okay.
No
Used
landing?
to unlock quests being non-class things. Rena, Ladonia, you have grown much since last we spoke of the mysteries of Earth. Though you are no doubt capable of defending yourself, I must nonetheless advise you against venturing out into the wilds until such time as balance has been restored.
John C. It's also you.
Yep. Wolfio divines the will of air, Elamil is deeply rooted in earth, and I claim some small degree of mastery over water. False modesty aside, that we three were chosen to respond to this disturbance suggests the situation is dire indeed.
Well,
Yeah.
we meet again, Rena, Ladonia. I assume Brother Isumi warned you about the corruption my companions and I have been tasked to purify here in the South Shroud. The sources of the extensive blight is found to the southeast. The shrill, discordant voices of the elementals shriek their dismay in the vicinity of the withered treant. I suggest you give the area a wide berth. Considering the potential dangers, you might imagine how alarmed I was to discover young Sophie wandering about the parts of the 12th Wood. It would seem that her mother, a woman who healed with conjury, but remained untrained by the guild, called this region her home. Sophie herself had her head buried in some manner of tome, but she is as sensitive to the elements' murmurings as I am led to believe, then the din within her mind must be driving her to distraction. Pray speak with the child and see that she is well. I would do so myself if our current I would do so myself if our current duty were not so pressing. We will, in fact, be setting out any moment now. It looks like she's inside. No.
Now that should be Buscarin.
No, she is inside.
Yeah, okay, both marks are in there.
Hello, Sophie.
Yeah, she has herself a pile of paper there, and a couple of books.
Rena, Ladonia, I should have known that Wolfie would tattle on me, and Brother Isumi sent you to take me back, didn't he? Got it in one, girl. This is where my mother used to live, you know? Right up until she passed on, the folks were grateful for healing she offered. And this is the journal she used to keep. There's an entry that explains how nature became furious when conjurers used their arts, how there are always more people wounded in battles when mortals abuse the power that is not theirs to take. My mother refused to draw on nature because she was scared of making it angry. She wouldn't lie about such things, and I want to do what she would have wanted. I'm going to stop using conjury altogether. Ugh, I've never heard the voices this mad before. I bet it's because Wolfu and the others are overusing their art. We have to go and stop them. No, that's not the reason.
They were mad long before they... Yeah, she does that.
That girl just does not think things through, does she?
She has a lot on her mind at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, this is not looking so good. Whaler
Not
down.
at all.
Wood whaler down. We've actually got 2 of them down. Oh, that's not good at all.
Oh. And
Yeah, it's not you.
it's square.
Okay, Sophie, we're here to help. God, it's so loud. Can't you hear it? Nature is shrieking in rage.
Thank you, Baron. Obviously, we're the it's a little Witch Academia fan club meeting.
The corruption is worse than I expected. Oh, yeah. Yes, it did.
Sophie is saying we're only making things worse.
Oh, boy. Who's going to take the brunt if you keep standing there like... Yeah, you're... Why can't I use Q2? Yes, little elemental, come and help us! Where'd the other tree come in from?
Slightly after the first one.
And we got 2 elementals. Don't just stand there, cast something! Mud Pie Princess.
Yeah. Time to move.
Trying to get some mana back. Oh boy. Duty complete.
I'm getting there.
Well, let's check. Let's check.
See?
Pardon me, I have to take care of a kid trap.
Have fun with that. Aaron. Ow.
Hmm?
This battle is branching out.
Oh, that's horrible, dear. And he's sitting there snickering in his drawing chair. And I have to live with a guy.
You married me.
yes, I did.
You did it to yourself.
Josie?
Wolfie? Oh, okay, Juicin. You possess quite an affinity for the elements. That was most impressive.
Wolfie? Thank you for your timely assistance. With the origin of the corruption now neutralized, we should be able to cleanse whatever traces remain. And Nolaine?
Lionel. Never has the earth so confounded me. I must apologize. And Sophie?
I can't believe nature actually helped us. There was nothing scary about it at all. Nope. The elementals are actually kind of cute when they're not being troublesome. I might still wonder if that was really the safe for the conjurers to borrow all this power if I hadn't seen the way you wielded it. Nothing could seem more natural. I think it's time I went back to the guild. There are a few things I need to collect first, so please go on ahead without me.
Now, there's a few things we need to do while we're here, too. can talk to Buscarin. Because he should send us back to East Shroud at some point soon, I would think.
No.
No?
No.
By the way.
Oh, right. It's not you. It's SE.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, really. Hello, Mr. Red Bellies. Okay, Buscarin. Since we're here.
Exactly.
And it's a lower level quest.
You've returned. Thank you for seeing Tedoran's belongings to him. What's this? For me?
How about the
Kurgan
firewater?
Firewater. A foul brew that is made by tossing various items found in the wild, both live and dead, into a barrel of water and letting the concoction ferment for a se'nnight under the warm sun. You. Kurgan Firewater. So he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why, that old bloody hells, who's cutting onions back there? He says to shelve it for a year, does he? Aye, that sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. The stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year. But say you come back then, friend. We'll see if we can't make it through this bottle together.
I'm gonna take money. Money is good.
Show me money.
Okay, Buscarin. We need to talk to you about a sylph.
Selfish concerns. If Buscarin had his druthers, he'd have an adventurer with whom to share talk of sylphs. There was word while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the wood, but near no lands of their own. Now, this was a place near to here, a place we've never known a sylph to come. Something must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like, the missing sylph elders among them. Here, I've marked the tract where they were sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything to be seen. Okay, and... wow.
Let's go this way. Especially have to deal with the overgrown offerings.
Yeah.
You do have a Suna on your bar, right?
Maybe. You do too, right? Right where it should be.
Oh, I forgot that's that cane I picked up. Oh, it's actually an upgrade.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Give me a second. Let's extract that. And equip that. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to sort out a bunch of my inventory at some point.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Hey, Mighty Muffins! Good to see you! Really? Yes, really!
At this rate, we could use some mighty muffins. Okay, take 2. Oh, really now?
What's the cohorts doing here?
Yeah. This is no place for garlands. But it does seem to be a place for overgrown offerings.
Yeah. And they like you.
I'm just likable. Magnetic personality and all that. So let's see if we can find more agents of the Empire. No.
Not in here.
Okay. Well, at least we're not crawling with them. Maybe it's a one-off thing. All quiet on the Western Front?
There's 2 more down the road.
Okay, good. I would kind of expect to find things here, but not Empire troops. How often is that fate going on in that little pass?
Way too often.
Yeah. Really, then?
Are we done here?
We have someone else practicing some conjuring.
Oh boy, we got 2 of them.
And one cleric.
Still, Garlands in the Shroud is nothing to see that.
Now, Gurling's in this part of the shroud. Wow! Okay. Stumbles us back. Kicking it with the pit traps. Overpaths are tangled with pit traps. Slice your way through the CPM before they choke the life from the forest.
Yeah, this is going to
Yeah. No kidding about choking the life from the forest, though. Two of us, another conjurer, and an archer.
all gone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Back to Biscarin.
Mm-hmm. Oh ho, someone is getting new geeky shinies.
Yes, geeky shinies are always good.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, I'm just getting myself geeky cardboardies.
You and your tabletop game obsession.
Yeah. I placed an order for basically a birthday present for myself.
So, Biscurin, Eorzea here, she said she'd like some of that firewater?
Not for a year.
Oh, she's so disappointed she left.
So, was there aught to be found in the wood? What did you come to? Garlands? And this part of the 12th wood?
Yep, unfortunately.
Huh. First sylphs and now garlands, and all in the same place. Cannot be mere coincidence. Might the garlands be following the sylphs? Tracking them or giving chase, mayhap? No, not this far into the forest. The whaler spires are everywhere. Imperials could never have stolen past them all. How the bloody hells could they, unless someone guided them through? Someone who knew where the spires stand and when the whalers watch. Gridanian traitor. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Look to your left.
Oh, hello. You're probably got us on another side quest to do something you'd rather not do yourself, right? Again?
Right. So probably wrap up with the Conjurer's quest and then come back to this?
Yeah.
I was hoping we'd, do one or two things for Buscarin and then we'd be out of his hair.
Nope.
So these hairs could be on the road.
Let's finish up the Conjure quest and then we'll go have a nice eel pie over at Mother Menude's.
That sounds good to me. And I will just as happily skip on the firewater for now. Maybe forever.
We'll be back in a year. Or 3.
Is he going to hold us to that?
Probably not.
Okay. Speaking of tablets and such, yours continuing to do well for you?
Yeah, the only real issue I've had with my X Pen is the fact that if I wear my class ring while working on it, even through a glove, it scratches up the surface.
Yeah,
I was very sad when I found that out.
When you took it off, right?
Yeah, but I put it back on to wear, and it's difficult to take on and off on a regular basis. Probably, but it's just the fact that it went through the glove.
Yeah. Do email them about that. They wanted your feedback. And right now, your feedback is it works great, but maybe toughen up the plastic surface a little bit. Also, how has its performance been in Windows 7 versus Windows 10?
So far it's been pretty stable.
On both? I know it was pretty good on 7.
As long as I remember to recharge the pen, because the pen is powered.
Yeah, well, sorry about that.
That was a shock to find that out.
Yeah,
This is what we get for not reading the user's manual.
And of course, I'm so used to the Wacom pins which are not powered.
We've got some good news for you.
Well, you may already know. She's not here immediately.
Yeah, I hate to tell you, but the guy on the end, he's still sleeping. It's totally
That's your good news?
It's totally not a meditative pose. No, actually, Sophie's on her way back.
Welcome back, Ladonia. And you also, Sylphie.
I'm sorry, Isami. I'm sorry I ran away like that.
I understand, child. Did you find the answers you sought?
Yes, thanks to Rena and Ladonia. They showed me that nature was nothing to be afraid of. I think I know why my mother refused to call upon its power. She believes the act causes suffering to nature itself.
I see. So it was her very love for nature that prevented her from drawing on its strength. Tell me, Sylphie, has the fog of indecision now lifted from your mind?
It has, Guildmaster. I understand now why my mother chose this path she did.
Full glad am I to hear that, for I must ask of you one more question.
Yes, Brother Isumi?
When you first witnessed Ladonia and Rena cleansing a corrupted element, you mentioned hearing voices. How exactly did they sound?
The voices? Well, they sounded joyful, like a crowd yelling out, like a crowd letting out a sudden cheer. I really heard them, I swear.
I'm sure you did, Sylphie. This is a gift. Conjurers may sense the power of nature and borrow from its strength, but not all can hear its whispers. What you describe are the voices of the elementals. You may very well possess the talent to become a hearer.
A hearer?
Of course, much relies on your studies of conjuring. You have a natural aptitude, but have thus far lacked commitment. You must not neglect your training, Sylphie. Putting aside such matters for a moment, I am curious to hear about the disturbance you observed in the South Shroud. I assume from the reports I have received that it was of a different magnitude to those which you've previously encountered. Am I correct?
Unfortunately, yes.
This bodes ill. The creatures known as mud pies are not native to the Twelveswood. Wonder what relation this may have to the seemingly ever-increasing frequency of these disturbances. Something beyond the damage wrought by the calamity afflicts the Twelveswood. I shall commune with the elementals and seek to identify this threat. Ladonia, Rena, Sylphie, I may have need of you three before long. Until then, give yourselves over to the study of your art. Ever shall the earth meet your footfall and the wind guide your path.
Ooh, that's an upgrade. Yeah, I'm taking the
Not so much.
Oh.
Yeah, one of them was going up against like a level 15 item. Namely...
It's pink.
Yes! Come on. Not letting me do it. Not high enough level to equip.
Really?
Yeah, this is all level 26 gear.
This deserves a face palm.
Yes! Yes, it does!
Well, come on. Let's go head to Mother Mione's and see if she has a eel pie waiting for us.
Yeah, maybe something to drink. Because that calls for a drink.
It's an adventurers guild. There'd be problems if there wasn't drink there.
Probably.
You'd have riots in the streets. Yep. Well, we didn't get quite as far as we'd hoped to this week, but we actually got a lot done.
Yes, we did. We got this set done, which is good. Actually did a fair amount off in Eorzea, including all the hunt targets and a couple of different fates. And while we are not done with Buscarin's druthers, we're definitely moving it along.
So, for class quests for 25, we still have Gladiator and Thaumaturge.
Yeah, the two old hot ones. Probably
look,
do them
drink.
after we finish with Buscarin's druthers.
Sounds like a plan. Well, we're pretty much at our wrap-up point for the evening. It is 10:59. Thank you all very much for coming, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Kind of had a light audience tonight, but that is okay. Hopefully
as long as you all who are here enjoyed, that's the main thing.
Next week, we hope to actually confront the traitor that's been spying and giving secrets to the Garleans on the Wood Whalers and God's Quivers towers in South Shroud, and hopefully maybe we'll get lucky enough to find our Elder Self.
Yes.
And hopefully by then we'll actually remember to get Ladonia here outfitted into something better than a bunny suit for Lancer.
Nah.
In any case, we will definitely see you next week. For our Deep Dungeon run, we'll do something kind of a little different. It'll be kind of a throne run for the week, but I'm going to be trying to run it without UI so I can get some nice shots to edit together for a small trailer. Knock on wood. We are probably going to die lots.
I'm going to be really scared if we do well.
Yes, be terrified. And then we'll be back here on Sunday. You guys all have a good week. Be safe. Be well. Thank you so much for coming.
Yes. Thank you all. Hope you had a great time. Have a good Memorial Day tomorrow for those of you who are where it's being celebrated, i.e. the US. And see you in a week.
Thank you and good night.
Good night, all.